Who do you think is more empathetic, men or women?
I feel women. Women.
What about you?
I think women.
Next question is, does lying to people align with empathy?
No.
What about you?
No.
No. Okay. What about you?
No.
No? And you?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So why when women in general, if y'all out with y'all girls and she looking a little bit too big for that dress, right? In general, most women will lie and say, girl, you look good. So women lie to coddle people's emotions. And y'all will use it and mistake it for empathy. Y'all all agree lying doesn't align with empathy. And a lot of the things that women do, which I say is very empathetic, you're lying.
Men who are ready to commit are fearful of doing so because they've noticed that many women seem to like them more and soften up when they're mistreated and kept guessing. I saw this comment from a guy on Instagram which encapsulates this perfectly. He said, I'm trapped in a generation where I don't know whether to buy her flowers or ignore her to get her to like me. Men will do what women demand of them in order to get laid. Women set the standards for sex and men meet them. There's this idea from Roy Baumeister. He says, although this might be considered an unflattering characterization, we have found no evidence to contradict the basic general principle that men will do whatever is required in order to obtain sex, and perhaps not a great deal more. One of us characterized this in previous work as, if women would stop sleeping with jerks, men would stop being jerks. If, in order to obtain sex, men must become pillars of the community, or lie, or amass riches by fair means or foul, or be romantic, or be funny, then men will do precisely that. So, similarly, if men need to be broken, flaky, non-committal, and inconsistent, they will meet these standards appropriately. Women's mate choices, modern romance culture, and girl magazines are not at fault for emotionally unavailable behavior in men, but they're not totally unrelated to it either. What is needed is a clearer picture of healthy connection.
You know, a lot of these modern women, what they don't understand is, because they're going to continue to ask, how come good men don't talk to them? How come good men don't give them the time of day? Is because y'all continue to try to make men compete, and they've already proven themselves. A lot of these guys that you have in the friend zone, they've already proven themselves many times over, but you still got them out here. Oh, well, you know, what you did last week didn't count. What you did 3 months ago didn't count. You know, I've got a new roster, you guys. Just keep on competing and maybe somebody would win. Lucky me. No, you're not that special.
I have 3 things to say about this one. Number 1, I have a sneaky suspicion that this didn't even happen, that there was literally no man standing there. And it is essentially made up in order to receive attention online. 2, if there was a man looking your way, there are like a million reasons why he may have been looking your way in a public gym. He may have wanted your machine. He may have thought that you looked like somebody familiar and he was trying to figure out if he knew you. He may have not been looking at you at all and might have been looking beyond you, but it looked like he was looking at you. Or he may have thought that you gave him a funny look and he was wondering why this woman was staring at him. 3, it sounds like you need a private home gym, that maybe you just can't handle being at a public one. Because the bottom line is that when you're in public, somebody might actually look at you or may even dare to say something to you.
Why men always wait until it's too late to get their stuff together?
Because I thought I had another chance. And why wouldn't I? You gave me 67 of them. And so here I am thinking I got more time and more time and more time, because with you, I've always had time. I am legitimately shocked to find you actually have a backbone. You thought I picked you because your positive qualities. I picked you because you picked me over you. And the moment you stop doing that, oh my God, you gonna do this to me? And here's the thing. You think I want you back so I can promote you, so I can do right by you. No, I want you back in that same position that allowed me to be me without consequence. You think I'm just getting my together while I'm too late. It's too late now. I'm changing it. No. The only thing I'm changing is my story. Because every time I gave you one, you believed it. And listen, this time, yeah, you did break up with me, but you did it before and before and before and before. I don't leave until you block me, have a baby, and get married. I'm here now. Y'all be talking about ghosts like that just disappear on you. You don't talk about the other type of ghosts, the ones that haunt you. There's men right now that's in your life right now. You need to exercise from it.
You know, men are not going to continue. I think men are getting to a point to where they would rather take a loss, right? I'd rather lose, as you would put it, as you would have it, if you say so. I would rather lose than sit up here and try to convince somebody to like me and they don't even care about me. That's the point that a lot of men are getting to. So you're not going to see me beg. You're not going to see me sit up here and pine and sing a song, Earth Angel, will you be mine? And since I lost my baby, and you're not going to hear me saying that because there's not really anything out here to beg for. I'm not going to sit up here and convince you to like me. You don't even like me.
Where you calling me from, sweetheart?
Michigan.
Michigan. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, 27. You have any kids?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
I have 4 kids.
You have 4 kids. How old are your 4 children?
I have a 10-year-old, and then I have an 8-year-old, and then I have a 4-year-old, and I have I gotta think, she's 6 months now. Yep, okay.
But how many men, Nay?
Who are you talking to?
What do you want? No, you said.
You on live again?
Are you serious?
Yo, you just told me.
Okay, sorry, because he was just saying he wanted to be single, and now that I'm out here looking for someone.
Why did you even on that anyway?
Leave me alone. Like, seriously, go back over there and cry like you was.
Yo, see what I'm
That's
saying?
weird. So what was the question?
How you gonna tell me I could sit here and think about it, and then you say
No, he always. So you know Kendra, you be watching her show?
It don't even matter. How
do you know Kendra's show? Wait a minute.
How did you
how did you know it was Kendra? How did you know it was Kendra?
I can hear her voice. I can hear
No,
the voice.
Kendra, don't you think that's a little suspicious that he just know your voice? That means that he be on here watching it, right?
Get off that shit.
Yeah. No, I gotta go. Thank you. No, come here.
Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now, available on iPhones and Android phones.
You know, a lot of these modern women really don't understand that men are seeing the same thing over and over again. When I date this woman, it don't really matter if you're black, white, Hispanic. Men are seeing the same thing. And quite frankly, you're seeing it across different continents. You're seeing it in Asia. You're seeing it in Australia. Seeing it here in the US, might be seeing it in Canada. You're seeing it in South America. It doesn't really matter. In certain sects and portions of wherever region you're in, there's a certain agenda that is being pushed where these modern women are acting a certain way. Men are seeing that and saying, oh, I know where this is about to go. I'm out.
Even having a good man is going to cost you something, and that's going to be amplified if you live with him. Because what you have to realize is that men are raised in a world where they believe that women are to serve them, even if they are good. He can be kind, he can be helpful, he can be a provider, but he's still going to have the expectation that you manage that home and that you assist with managing and regulating his emotions.
So does women.
Because then you're not just his partner. You become his manager. You become the planner. That is that invisible labor. That is that emotional labor, that physical labor, that financial labor, that spiritual labor that oftentimes you don't even realize you're putting into living in this household with this man. This isn't about hating men. This is about how a woman's peace grows differently when her home answers only to her. A man-free home is not anti-love. It's choosing peace over performance.
Guys do go through it too, you know. They're dealing with a lot of shit. They just don't get up and complain and talk about it the way that women do all the time.
And you know, modern women they're asking, how come good men kind of stop engaging with them, right? But you have to understand that, you know, the kind of man you say you want. So the kind of man, well, I want a man like this, and this. And the man comes up in front of you, and you let the man go. right? And you let Chad and Tyrone play in your face. And then a couple days later, you want the good man to show up and rescue you. You want the good man to be a shoulder to cry on. What? Oh, well, you should allow me to do that in each and every situation. No, I'm a good guy. I'm not a doormat.
If you want this woman to respect you, cut her off. Because every time she hurts you, you sit there. You sit there typing long paragraphs trying to explain how she hurt you. She's not going to care. She's not going to sit there and read your paragraph and say, wow, he's right. Maybe I should change. That's not gonna happen. So here's what you do instead. You don't argue. You don't explain. You don't raise your voice. You just cut her off. You pull back. You stop being available. You stop showing up for a woman who won't show up for you. And once you do that, watch how quickly things change. Because right now, she has no fear. She messed up. She messes up again. You explain how she hurt you. She apologizes, and then everything is great again. And then what happens? She does the same thing again next week. Cut that cycle. She messes up again, and you're done. No conversation, no paragraph, you're just gone. A woman doesn't change when you complain. A woman changes when she realizes her bullshit is about to cost her you. And if she doesn't change after that, you have your answer. You can move on knowing you gave her every single chance you could. And if you want to know the exact words to say to her when you cut her off so that it hits her where it hurts, I wrote a book called Real Women Like It Hard that teaches you how women think. It teaches you why we process things the way I just explained and how to make sure it never happens again. If you want that book, go to my profile, hit the link in bio, or just DM me, get book. You're welcome.
Just so we're clear, when men say they like women who don't wear a lot of makeup, this is what they're referring to.
Oh, here we go. I love it when a woman knows exactly what a man is talking about.
This is a full face of makeup. This is foundation, concealer, contour, blush, highlighter, powder, brows, eyeshadow, mascara, lip liner, lip gloss. This is a full face of makeup.
Well, you're totally wrong. And y'all say we don't listen. Y'all say we don't listen. You woke up in the morning and put on 143 things on your face to make it look like you're wearing nothing on your face. Yes. And you say we don't listen? We just say you look pretty without makeup. That's it. There was no double meaning, no hidden meaning, no tricks. No, you just don't need makeup. I mean, wear it if you want to wear it, but you don't need it. You're already pretty. There was no tricks.
They just don't like bright colors.
We don't like bright colors. You ever seen a rainbow? Gorgeous.
Get up.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna do.
Melissa, I come home from work. The house is all dirty. What do you do all day?
I've been working.
Working?
Just because you go into work and I work off my computer doesn't mean anything.
Working? It looks like you haven't been working because the house is all dirty. The dishes are still out. How about you go clean them? Because it's your job.
Those are your dishes.
I don't care. It's your job.
It's not my job. I'm your wife.
The woman.
Ever since we've gotten married, why have you started acting like this?
You are the woman. It's your job. You know what? I'm gonna go find another woman, alright?
Go ahead.
It doesn't even matter.
Go ahead. I don't
care.
I'd rather be with someone that does 50-50 and doesn't think the
I'll
women...
go get someone that does her job.
Okay, good. You go find someone. Good luck. Good luck finding someone that's gonna put up with your bull.
It's not bull. Now get up. I'll make you do the dishes.
No,
How
you're
about
not
that?
making me do anything.
How about you get up
away
and
from
go
me,
get
Tom.
the dishes?
Don't touch me.
Get up.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna do anything. Back away from me. I'm serious.
Your job.
It's not my job.
Then get out of my house.
Okay, I will.
Do it really be like that out there in the marriage world?
Every time. Just wanted a quiet ride tonight. As soon as they see the car, here come the lights. I'm not even moving fast.
Concrete walls, they close in tight. No sun, just them flickering light.
if you really want to be married, there's certain things that you just got to stop doing. Our daughter's 21. She's in a very beautiful and committed relationship. She gets the balance of messaging that she needs from mom, but she gets the critical messaging that she needs from dad. And I told her one day, I said, have you ever seen the movie The Bodyguard? And she said, no. I said, come on. We go inside, watch the movie The Bodyguard. We're about halfway through. I paused the movie. I said, what have you learned so far? Every single time Kevin Costner is telling Whitney Houston's character what to do in order to remain out of harm's way. What happens when she doesn't receive that direction? Because this is real life right now. Because if your man is in charge of protecting, because a man is supposed to be provider protector. If I explain something to you because I understand guys, take my direction.
Right.
Because my job is to keep you out of harm's way. Every time you don't, not only do you expose yourself, but now you expose me. The world can't touch me until they touch me through you. So you gotta take my direction so that I can protect the both of us. Let me tell you something. People really don't understand how hard in the paint I go for my family. One of the ways is me being Kevin Costner in the back with the earpiece while my wife is out here. Because if you get inappropriate out here, I'll knock your head off.
You want to know the real reason she chose him over you? It's not what your friends are telling you. It wasn't his height. It wasn't his money. It wasn't his car. It was that he didn't need her. He had a full life before her, during her, and after her. You made her your world. He made her part of his. Women don't fall for men who orbit them. They fall for men they have to orbit a little themselves. If you're a man who is tired of watching women pick men who value them less than you would, DM me. You don't need to be worse. You need to be fuller.
The number one thing a man is looking for in a woman starts with the letter V. It's not what you think. It's less of a physical part, more of an energy. It's an energy that men struggle to articulate, so I'm going to do my best job on behalf of all 4 billion of us men right now. By the way, I'm Taylor Love. I help explain the man brain. If you like that kind of stuff, hit the follow button. A man lives in a black and white world. There's a feeling of battling the world throughout the day, having his armor on, always trying to get things done, being valued on what he provides. And the contrast to his black and white world is a world of color, like a rainbow. And if you think of a really bright rainbow, in my mind, the word that embodies that rainbow is vibrance. A man is looking for a woman who is vibrant. He wants the contrast. He wants that vibrant energy pouring over him like a waterfall. And I've had so many women reach out to me asking, how do I get more in my feminine? How do I attract a masculine man? And sure, I can mansplain and give some advice, but I wanted to come up with something tangible that would actually allow a woman to sink more into her body, the feminine, out of her mind, the masculine, so that she can bring vibrance and vitality into the world. So I reached out to a dear friend of mine. He's a doctor, Dr. Andrew, and talked about formulating something that would help a woman sink into her feminine energy. And no matter which path we went down, all roads came back to one thing: sleep. If you're not sleeping, your body's not going to be able to detox properly. If you're not sleeping, you're not going to have glowing eyes and great hair and great skin. If you're not sleeping, you're not going to be present in your body. You're going to be stuck in your head. So we teamed up and came up with an epic sleep formula that we've put all into this daily pack. It's called Raw Sleep, R-A, sleep, raw sleep. It's got skullcap, valerian, glycine, theanine, magnesium, and a bunch of other super helpful supplements to make you fall asleep faster, sleep longer, and wake up refreshed. If you feel like having better sleeps would be helpful in your feminine journey, just type sleep in the comments. I'll send you a link to it, so it's easy to say yes to some better sleeps. And follow for more.
Name 3 countries.
Italy, France, Spain. Italy, China, France.
You can't repeat.
Well, I don't know what.
Just throw out 3 new ones.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of countries. You got this. You go to college, right?
Yeah.
You go to college.
Yo.
I mean, you have to guess.
Italy, China, France. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Do you know what country you're in right now?
United States.
Okay. Yeah, and like, what's the one above the U.S.?
Canada.
And what's the one below? Below the United States?
Alaska. Antarctica. Whatever. No.
I'm sorry, what?
No, like, what is below the United States? What country?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, Mexico?
The border.
Well, is Mexico's like to the side, no?
No, it's from us.
Mexico is not to the side, but...
Well...
So oftentimes I hear people are often done in a relationship, but they're not really done. Because it's not peace that they're seeking. It's just having distance without the pain. A lot of times you kind of hear, these people saying, I just want to be left alone. And really, they are done with the relationship. They're just not done with that person being in their life. So they're just done with the discomfort of that connection, not the person. Trying to find relief through space just so conflict is prevented. But what we're really doing here is avoiding the actual problem, which is what keeps you attached. Because if there's a role that you are so comfortable in playing, this person will stay around until that role no longer serves you.
I said that women, ultimately, we are making the choice to not keep children sometimes. And I'm saying to you, that could be true. However, what are the factors that are leading us up to do this? And you're saying...
It's just women.
Is this fact-based or is this your opinion?
Women hold all of reproduction rights in America. Men do not hold any reproductive rights in America. So how is it men's fault?
They play every part in that.
Let me use an analogy, right?
Go ahead.
So if it's the case that being in shape or being out of shape is all in your hands, which is true because you put the food in your mouth and you can choose not to put the food in your mouth. So it's your choice. Would it be logical if you gained a whole lot of weight and got real fat to blame it on Walmart for making you fat? Or did you choose to buy all of that food and eat all of that food at Walmart? That'd be all of your choice. So that analogy maps onto women holding all reproductive rights is their choice. So if a chick is fat, she fat not because of Walmart, she fat because of her choices. If a chick aborts her child, she aborted her child because of her, not because of the man.
Cloth, and Megan is a woman of the streets.
She's not gonna cover up. She's gonna wear what she want to wear. In the name of Jesus. Amen. 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 She gonna wear what she wants to wear. In the name of Jesus. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. She has been as Christian as she has been, that she is right now when she's worn whatever God wants she wanted to wear. So, we ain't doing that. No. I love you.
She belongs to the streets.
I have a question I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, you didn't write about that prayer that you said to God to help you get a wife like Megan Good. Like, what was that?
Nah, I ain't giving y'all that prayer.
What was that prayer that you said to God? Was it fasting? Like, what was it that gave you the blessing, man?
I mean, it's so funny. It's weird where, when her and I started dating, I was resistant to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I definitely didn't want to be with an actress. Someone of obviously her fame.
She belongs to the streets.
And that was a big deal. So I didn't pray the prayers, my friend. But okay. God is like, the thing you don't want, that's the thing I'm going to give you. The thing you want, you ain't going to get. I don't know why he operates like that sometimes, but nonetheless, there wasn't really a prayer.
Okay.
It was just doing my work, being who I was, and then God saying, here you go.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. I know some of the guys want to know. They've been praying and fasting. They need to. They want to know this.
They were in love with
all short men who are trying to date. Do you ever feel helpless sometimes? And I mean that with no disrespect. I just saw a Pop the Balloon where, bro, he was very short, very small. And they all popped their balloon. All the women popped their balloons. And as he was going through the line and talking to him, they weren't even looking at him like he was a person. Like he wasn't even like a human being candidate to them. And I mean that in the sense where you see two people talk in like a semi-romantic setting, you can see in their eyes, like, hey, even if I'm not attracted to you, like you're there, like you exist, right? They were straight up looking at him like, yeah, it's your height. Like, just no emotion behind the eyes whatsoever. And I'm just watching, I'm like, oh my God. And anytime I see a man, I always imagine if he asked me for help, what would I tell him? I don't know what I would tell him. Like, I don't know if there's an answer. Now, obviously, there are plenty of women who date short men. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, in a situation where you got to put yourself out there and they're all popping the balloons, what could I tell, bro? I don't know if there's an amount of drip that could have saved him from that situation.
Some men will give you their jacket when you're freezing, and other men will say, I told you should have bought a jacket. I really hope for your benefit that you end up with the first guy.
Wait, let's not just gloss over the fact that he told you to bring a jacket, right? Are we just gonna skip that? So what you have instead is a woman who has not listened to her man, and now the consequences have come around, the accountability has come around, she wants him to fix it too. So guys, let this be a test. If it's something so simple as, hey, it's cold outside, bring a jacket, and she wants to argue with you about it, maybe she's not the one for you. Let's talk about it in the comments, but hit like and follow. Thanks.
Pass this on to someone who needs it. God bless.
I did not have a prenup. I asked for one, and I was told, Ash, I have known you since we were 20 years old. I've watched you build everything. I would never, ever take that from you. And I trusted him. I lost everything that I worked for since I was 17.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I would like to thank everyone that was involved with this negotiation.
Lady, it looks like you've just enjoyed the man experience. Now, we do have some good partying gifts for you. Some people call them swag bags. But in this little goodie bag, we have a studio apartment, an air mattress, some oodles and noodles, some gift cards to fast food restaurants, no access to your children, and a bunch of regret and depression. But don't worry about it. Just like all those men out there, you'll be just fine.
So James told me that he's not really on social media like that, but I just got I feel like it was in my spirit to check his Facebook. And when I checked it, I just see a bunch of group chats popping up that say like, you know, meet fat married woman, meet up and, you know, do this and that. And I'm
what
just
do you
like,
mean do this and that?
From what it said, it was meet woman to have sex or, you know, to meet up and F. So
You mean it actually said meet up and F?
Yes, yes. Fat wives, not singles, fat wives.
Wait, I understand. I have a note. My court staff said fat wives looking to cheat.
Yes, yes, exactly that. Exactly that.
Now, I absolutely had nothing to do with any of these.
How did that come up then?
When she went looking that one time, just happenstance, it happened to come up. It was like the devil was going against us.
I know of two men who got into a big disagreement on the phone. And these men are like brothers. Big disagreements on the phone, certain boundaries were crossed. The intentions were pure. No one meant to cross boundaries, but boundaries were crossed. I promise you, within an hour, called up each other. They're like, bro, forget it, I love you. And what did I tell you? This could never happen with women. I promise you, women don't know how to let go of this. I wish it was possible for women to reconcile with such ease and just to facilitate life for each other. No, hath no fury like a woman scorned. But you know what? They need to put an amendment to that. It's not hath no fury like a woman scorned just in romantic relationships, even by another woman. She will go to her grave wanting to see you fail.
There's a lot of men in relationships right now that are dealing with women who never grew up because they expected to be treated like a princess the entire time, and they were actually looking for a father figure, not a partner. So a lot of these men have adapted themselves and gaslit themselves into happiness, thinking that this is the best that they can do. And the reality is that these types of men will spend hours in the gym. They will spend hours playing video games. They might even pick up a drinking habit or a smoking habit to cope with the fact that they have a literal child that they are married to in hopes of gaining some kind of adulthood within their marriage. These are the same types of men that eventually are gaslit into believing that they are the problem, that they need to go to therapy. These men will actually sit in therapy believing that they are the problem, when really the real problem is that they have women that are childlike and children that want a father, not a partner, while simultaneously hoping one day that she grows up into a woman that knows how to take care of herself, take care of a family, and he will stick it out with her because he loves her unconditionally while simultaneously being miserable. Okay, bye.
Men have realized women have nothing of value to offer.
Women. The word you're trying to say, little guy, is women. Woman is one singular woman. Women are plural. Now, that might be too much for your teeny tiny little brain, but before you speak on anything, learn how to pronounce a damn basic word.
Worse yet, women don't think they should offer anything. So why should men bother at all?
Little men like you don't offer anything at all, which is why there is a male loneliness epidemic. Women have come to realize that little men like you have nothing of value. You bring nothing to the table. A basic little man like you can never stand up. And that is why you are single. Because I'm imagining that of all the women that tried to give you a chance, they saw what everybody else is seeing right now. Low value. So what's the common denominator in this scenario? It seems like you are. You're the problem. Women are running circles around little guys like you in almost every aspect of life and excelling way beyond inferior little men. Now, it's time to look in the mirror, little buddy, and realize that it's women that didn't want you and you have nothing. And the reason I know that is because you're dedicating your entire content to speaking solely about women in a negative fashion, which tells me that you're so angry and you're not good enough. You're trying to spin the narrative and blame women for your own shortcomings. That's called projection. Take a seat, little guy.
If a man stops arguing, pay close attention. If a man stops arguing or stops trying to explain his side of the story, make no mistake, that is not submission. That is not him finally agreeing with you. It is a man who has decided you are no longer worth the energy of a conflict. He didn't start out cold. He used to be the one trying to fix every crack in the foundation. He communicated until he was shattered. He bought the lie that if he just explained it clearly enough, eventually he would be understood. But he learned the hard way that you cannot be heard by someone who is only listening to reply. He realized that his passion was being labeled as aggression, and his feelings were being dismissed as complaining. Even the most resilient man has a limit. He found clarity in the silence that he never found in the shouting. He stopped trying to prove his point because he realized the only way to win with certain people is to stop playing the game. They will say he became distant. No, he just stopped interrupting your mistakes. He withdrew his investment and he killed his expectations and he went silent. Do not mistake this for peace. He didn't lose the argument. He realized the prize wasn't worth the fight.
And a lot of these modern women are wanting men to yearn. They're wanting men to chase. They're wanting men to pursue. But in today's, the way it happens in today's dating, that puts you as the weaker vessel because, you know, I'm the prize, right? You chase me, you want me, show me that you want me. I've already proved myself by the fact that you want me, even though I haven't done anything. The fact that you want me means I'm more valuable in this relationship. And that's what a lot of modern women are doing. So when a man steps back and says, okay, well, you know, if you're not going to reciprocate and you're going to think that you all that, I'm just going to go ahead and go the other way. I'm going to go a different direction. Now you're stunned and you're talking about men aren't men anymore.